You must be the guinea pigs I ordered. Sign in with the room code and make sure to snap a selfie or draw yourself for our records. Welcome to Role Models. We put the social in social science, and we also put the science in it. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we found a shortcut. We theorize every friend group has some version of the smart one, the popular one, the troubled loner who I can change. You get the idea. And these roles make it a lot easier to figure people out with science. You guys are going to match your fellow test subjects to the roles that fit them best. My lovely assistant will put all the data into the tubes, and at the end, we'll crunch the numbers and tell each of you who you really are. Okay, the lab's got some fresh cadavers coming at 9, so let's go. Vote for a category to get us started. Ideally, something everyone knows a little bit about. Which member of the Avengers best suits each of you? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see that data. Let's see those votes. Take out the outliers. That's our winner. Yippee! I like to reward my lab rats for positive behavior, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets whenever your answers match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they're delicious. Ooh, fun! 2 subjects are tied. We're gonna need another test to figure out who gets this role. Enter your answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. Even if you're not sure you want the role, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think rats always want to run the maze? There you have it. Vote on your devices now. Makes sense to me. Your achievement in this test definitely deserves some science pellets. Don't spend them all in one place. Gonna need more data to settle this tie. Welcome to Role Models. We're the lab that made Vin Diesel. Here at the lab, we've spent you've been on the tour before. Give me a category to start us off. Ideally something everybody knows a little bit about. Which of these dudes on Tinder are you? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Find out who you are. Let's see the votes. Get rid of the outliers. We have our winner. Woohoo! I like to keep my guinea pigs motivated, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets. Whatever your answers, match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they're a healthy snack. You really thought you knew yourself and you really didn't. Hooray! Why so serious? That 99% guess paid off. Subjects who already have a role can't get this one, so we'll take out these votes. Yeah. Tame my heart like you tamed that fish. Ooh, still no role for you after all that data. Don't worry, I've got a consolation role that might do the job. Everyone vote on which role this controversial subject deserves. This feels right. You get the role and some science pellets. Here's who's who. And here's how you're doing on science pellets. Just a reminder, I'll reward you with pellets when your answers match the group or when you do the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the lab rat of the month. Okay, moving on to the next experiment. Which classic Archie Comics character are you? Okay, make those matches. And remember to tap the 99% button next to the combo you feel most strongly about. Let's see who's who. You're the role next door. Ooh, I love a tie. It means we get more data. Who is the most likely to have 2 dates in one night? Vote on your devices now. The subject with the most votes gets the role. The results are in. And I'll reward your behavior with some science pellets. These subjects are tied. Let's fix that. Who could eat the most hamburgers? Vote on your devices now. I feel so much better now. I've got just the thing to break this tie. Cats are taken. So what would be the name of your animal-based musical act? Type an answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. This is what we got. Vote on your devices now. That settles that. Hey, one vote is better than no votes. Here's where we ended up. Oh, and you? You are freaking me out with these predictions. Get out of everyone's heads. Okay, what will our last category be? Who's most likely to have these pets? Let the truth-telling begin. Let's see where we landed. Yippee! You really know yourself, or at least what your friends think of you. Nice use of the 99%. Hooray! Hey, you got the roll you wanted. Yeah. Who needs friends when you have 9 feet of snake? To break this tie. Vote on your devices now. I love results. There's our lineup. One last thing before we close the book on this experiment. Let's see what else we can determine from your rolls. You, based on your rolls, you're this, and you're also this. You can't be both. We're going to find out which quality fits you better. You're speed dating. What's your attention-getting opening line? Answer this prompt on your device. Then the other subjects will vote on your response. That's the raw data. Vote on your devices now. Wow, no contest there. Based on your rolls, you're total opposites. At least in this one extremely specific way. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. You're about to enter the Thunderdome. You're told to dress to intimidate. What do you wear? I want both of you to write an answer that matches the trait above you. The rest of you will decide who wins. Okay, there's the data. Vote on your devices now. Yeah, I'd call that pretty conclusive. final piece of the puzzle. Get ready for your final rolls as determined by everything your fellow subjects said about you. And my favorite little lab rat with the most total science pellets is... Welcome to Role Models, the game that provides the scientific facts you need to insult your friends. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we found a shortcut. We theorize every friend not interested. Fair enough. I need a category to get us started. Vote for your favorite, but try to make it something everybody knows a little bit about. Each of you doing in this movie theater? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see what everyone picked. Let's look at those votes. Take away the outliers. There's our winner. Woohoo! I like to reward my lab rats for positive behavior, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets whenever your answers match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they keep your pelts shiny. And your 99% guess was 100% right. You did not read the room on that. Have you tried putting on your 3D glasses? And we've got some 99% bonus pellets to award. Subjects who already have a role don't need another one, so let's lose these votes. If I'm counting right, that's a tie. Time for another test to see who gets this role. Write your answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. There it is. Vote on your devices now. The process works. Performing the best in this experiment is definitely worth a few science pellets. Don't say I never did anything for you. Sticky. That's the lineup, and here's everyone's science pellets. Remember, you get pellets when your answers match the group or you perform the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the winning test subject. What's our next category? Which aphrodisiac are you? Assign those roles. And make sure to tap that 99% next to the role you're sure you're right about. Let's see that data. Ooh, a tie. Let's break it. What song would you play to really set the mood? Type an answer on your device. Here it is. Vote on your devices now. Just as I hypothesized. And this roll comes with some science pellets. Yippee! You got one vote, but it was a really good vote. All right, we've got our lineup. And by the way, you are nailing this. You know more about your friends than you probably should. Okay, I feel like I'm getting to know you guys, so let's see if I can do anything with the data we have so far. You two, your roles tell me you've got something in common. You guys are like twins, but one of you has to be better. You and your other single friends are out at a club. What's your goal for the evening? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. That's what we're working with. Vote on your devices now. In science, we call that a shutout. You guys, your roles tell me you share a common characteristic. I can't stand not knowing who's better. What's your go-to movie when you're in a really bad mood? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. That's what they came up with. Vote on your devices now. That's that. Alright, pick your final category. Which of these vague descriptions of Pokemon is also describing you? Don't overthink this. Let's see where we landed. Hooray! Also, you're a detective, apparently. Nice job reading the room, my man. All champion. Not all cats talk, but all cats are criminals. You called it. Here's our lineup. One last thing before we end the experiment. Let's see if there are any more interesting patterns in those roles. Your roles tell me that you're polar opposites. From a very specific point of view, anyway. Science demands an experiment to see which of you is better. For science! What's the best song to work out to? I want both of you to write an answer that fits the trait above your head. The others will decide who did the best. There's the data. Vote on your devices now. You have it. Ooh, looks like someone's got a unique role. That means you get to do something special. Make your selection on your device. Let's see what happened. That was the final piece of data. Here come your final rolls as determined by everything your fellow lab rats said about you. And our winning lab rat with the most total science pellets is...
building's history know it simply as the Murder Hotel. Crashing into another car, and then another car went ahead and crashed.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations, until close. In unrelated news, the Trivia Murder Party killer is still on the loose.
Up next, Death and Destruction.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. I flooded the roads myself to strand you here in a fight for your life. Only one of you will survive. And then we'll discover who the true killer is. Just kidding, it's me. It's definitely me. Okay, first question. Which of these X's came first? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, come with me. Welcome to the killing room. Ah, the lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much of what I say as you can. The player who writes the fewest of my words will die. Get your typing fingers ready because I'm starting right now. Dear mystery figure, cease hovering in my periphery. Recede back into the inky darkness. I command you. I demand you. Oh God, no. Please, no. This is the end. Just kidding. Have a good weekend. Time's up. Okay, now let me just collect your letters and what's the result? Yikes, one of you did real bad. What is this garbage? I've seen Reddit threads that make more sense than this. Don't worry, you're a ghost now, but you have options. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's keep moving. What was the name of Will Smith's character in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Time's almost up. Who picked this? The rest of you, it's time. Welcome to room 227. It's magic time. Pick a space in this box to hide yourself. I would say don't get too comfortable, but I feel like that's obvious. It's time for the volunteers. I'm giving you a very sharp sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. This game is kind of complicated, but I think you get the point? Oh, come on! If you don't pick a row or column, I'll do it for you. Magic! Ouchie! I had some good times growing up in this terrifying hotel. I would kill to feel like that kid again. Which is sort of the whole premise for this game, I guess. Let's try another one. Which of these inventions did Thomas Edison patent first? Who picked this? One of you is still alive. Follow me. Oh, you're going to get a gift. I read a Marie Kondo book and now I need to get rid of a bunch of crap. Pick a box and keep what's inside. Uh-oh, you found my dad's hat. It's you, Dad! And don't bother screaming, "I'm not your real father." I heard enough of that growing up. We're here! When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. Where do I keep more than half my bones? Who picked this? I'm so glad you got this one wrong, Daddy. Time for consequences. Let's see who has ESP. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. And I do mean anyone. Time's almost up. Now, let's see if there are any matches. You got read like a book. I'll kill you, Daddy! Just because you're dead doesn't mean that hat has to leave the game. There's a wheel on your controller right now, and you have a few seconds to bequeath it to another player. But you gotta do it fast. Don't worry, when a player holding one of my family heirlooms dies, they can fill out a will. It says they left their gift to you. What a wonderful burden to receive. Let's keep moving. What used to be known as the Sandwich Islands? Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Eggs! You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. Someone needs to pick which slots are death zones. Hey, you! Pick the landing slots that kill. Hurry along! If someone dies in your death zone, you get a prize! Okay! Let the games begin! Pick a spot to drop from. This was a lot harder to build than you guessed. Well, that was thrilling. But if I'm being 100% honest, I'm a little disappointed. Okay, moving on. I wonder if this is more or less ghost than you'd find in most elevators. Makes you think. Let's try another one. What is NaCl? Who picked this? Ha! You messed up, Dad! It's time. I hope you're good with instructions. Follow as many rules as you can before time runs out. Everyone else is playing too. If any of them correctly follow more rules than you, I will kill you. The rules are already on your device. Go, go! This is so much better than Simon Says, am I right? Almost out of rules time! I guess you were overruled. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Congrats on making it here alive. But can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. Adult Swim cartoons. Tap each answer that fits the category and let's see the right answers. You advance 1 space for every correct answer. You're on your way to escaping. But get this, all ghosts get to play too. If a ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Golf clubs. Picasso paintings. That ghost can smell your life force. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. It's only darkness. Monogamous animals. Time is almost up. You stole some yummy life force. Monsters who fought Godzilla. More stolen life force. Lights out for you. Baking tools. Characters snapped away in Avengers Infinity War. Time is almost up. Ugh, I gotta get some harder questions. Kentucky Derby winners. PS4 swap. Charlie Chaplin Films. One last trap. You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now too. Hey, it's Trivia Murder Party! You know, usually I try to track down past players and their descendants for this game, but just to mix it up, I've abducted you. How lucky, right? First question. In Norse mythology, what will happen during Ragnarok? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, follow me. Welcome to room 101. It's non-smoking. Ah yes, tattoos. It's the only way I can feel anything. Give me a new tattoo by drawing on your device. Oh. Oh. My God. Ooh. Ah. Oh. Oh. I'm so excited about my cool new look. Now vote for your favorite tat. The artist with the fewest votes will die. Vote already. What did we decide? Well, at least tattoos aren't permanent. What? They are! Time for a little pay back. Let's keep moving. Where can I find some sulfuric acid? Who picked this? One of you is still alive. Time for consequences. Salutations! Welcome back to the killing room. Time to try to save yourself with a password. Enter a real 4-letter word with your device. Make it hard to guess. If your password gets cracked, you die. Time's almost up. Now everyone else will try to crack the password. As a team, guess the password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot. If anyone figures out the password before time runs out, I will reward you all. Don't be greedy about what letters you figure. I hope you do a better job with your bank account password. I'm starting to second guess the whole put the word not in front of your name and pretend you're a different person joke. I'm not sure if it makes sense. Oh well, you gotta try things out sometimes. Let's try another one. What's a cicada called when it first emerges from its larval state underground? Who picked this? Come with me. I'm giving you the laziest gift of all, a scratch ticket. Scratch and find $3 to live. If you keep scratching, I'll give you cash for every $sign you find. But if you scratch off even one skull, you die. Start scratching. We know what a losing ticket means. We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. How did the Headless Horseman lose his head? Who picked this? It's time. We're gonna play Quiplash. I'm excited I finally have enough people over to play it. The game will send a funny writing prompt to your devices. Enter the best answer you can think of and hit send. You should have plenty of time to write something funny, or to Google something funny and then plagiarize it. Enter something, or I will be very angry. Let's see the funny ha-has.
The most discouraging advice to give a teen.
Nothing? You've got nothing? Boo! Boo! Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Glad to see you're the one to make it here alive, but will you be the one to escape? Here's your first category. Detective on a Law & Order show. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. Words that are not fair. Time is almost up. Moving on. Chicken brains. Kinda running away with it. Scary stories to tell in the dark. Don't look behind you. Are you afraid of the dark? Caffeinated beverages. Those ghosts are closing in on ya. Stranger Things characters. Time is almost up. Hallmark Channel Christmas movies that debuted in 2018. The exit is so close. This will slow you down. If you want to break through that barrier, you'll need a perfect answer to this question. And that includes the third answer choice now, too.
Darkened highway, late at night. I can't keep driving, it don't feel right. I take the exit, just looking for a place to stay. There's only moonlight, the sky is black. I'm really lost, but I can't turn back. What's that ahead? A hotel with a vacancy.